Good motherfucking morning, motherfucking bays. Good motherfucking morning, ladies.
Let's have another clip.
How we all doing today? We good, chilling. Gucci, Tamagooch. Pretty good. Just finished work. Aware. Alright. We golden. What ladies? This guy doesn't know. Hey, type hey guys if you're a lady in the chat. He doesn't know how many girls we have watching. Look at that. Look at that. That's quite a lot. And who can blame them with such a handsome host? Let's see here. We got some Sabronis chat. We got some re-Sabronis. Yeah. Titus the Foxing with 54 months. We got Ambulum. Real Tristler. We got you Chapo. You Chapo. And 7 years on DMKO Mr. Wong. Two. Thank you, man. Here's your cringe fist. Thank you very much. Anything cool, fresh, new, exciting happening in the world today? Let me know.
Link for some serious
below.
question here.
You stuck
How
your
do
butt
you
to the
cope
screen.
with the fact that one day you'll die
Nice.
and there's nothing after? My brain can't imagine
Feels
me not
good.
existing and non-existence in general.
How can your brain not imagine it? At least you can get close by having dreamless sleep, right? It's like, it's not incomprehensible. It's not that incomprehensible. It's just like time traveling. Until one day in the year billion and or 20 billion or 30 billion and 5, someone will figure out how to revive your consciousness through the atoms. And then you will have time traveled billions of years in a matter of an instant. Yeah, it would be like that if you're an atheist. Could be a potential thing, who knows. El Chiapo with the gifted, thank you very much, sir. Congratulations to the lucky winners. Who cares? Fearing death is such a religious cuck thing to do. Don't be a religious cuck, okay? Dying Light, the beast releases in 1 hour. I think it releases in 1 hour and 40 minutes actually. I think so. 6 p.m. CST, yeah. It's a standalone, it's not a DLC, it's a complete standalone. So that's cool, that is cool. In comparison to what we thought first. Society would fail without religion. No, I don't think so. If there are people who are not religious, that's proof enough that society can survive without religion. It's proof enough. Some people might have a mental collapse, but they would eventually get you know, naturally selected out of the equation. I don't believe in Santa, no, either. No. Society would thrive without religion. It's possible. It's possible that society would be so far ahead in science that you would have certain advancements that would make your dopamine sectors renewable and just like consistent, so that everyone would technically be happy, right? Technically speaking, because right now, in a world that we live in right now, most people are happy on other people's expense, right? That's how it works. But it is very possible with science, and I wouldn't say that we would be at that point right now if we didn't have religion, but definitely it would come to that point faster without religion, where you could potentially have everyone being happy in the world, like just so self-sufficient. No one would have to work. You would have the things that handles your dopamine receptors to be consistent and always, you know, on the up. So yeah, drugs equals happy. I mean, who's to say, like, your brain chemistry is all drugs, you know? Like, who's to say if it's manufactured or if it's natural? Doesn't matter once your brain waves are changed, right? Doesn't matter if it's a drug that changes it, if it's your favorite thing in the world that changes it, right? A session playing games with the boys. But yes, religion is bad. Religion is very bad, but at least we have multiple religions, which is better than only having one religion. Having one religion would be really bad for everyone. It would be the worst case scenario. If you had to have religion, it's better to have as many as possible. That way, no one can get monopoly on the people and enforce shit, beliefs and shit that aren't good in favor of, you know, the higher ups of the religion. So at least we are having a lot of religions, even though some are more dominant or established. Forsen is going to hell. I hope so. Then I don't have to spend time with people like you, believing in Santa Claus. It's enough. My finite life is spent doing that. But atheism is not a religion. It's not a religion. It's cult for narcissist cucks. Why is it narcissistic? If anything, religious people are narcissistic because they consider themselves better than anything else on the planet, right? They think humans are different from any other organism in evolution. They don't. They do. The Bible literally said that man was made from...
Hello, Mr. Force.
Based on
90% of people are retarded.
Based on God.
We have to make them believe there's a man in the sky who will punish them for shit. You don't want Billy Bob thinking there's no consequences to being a shit person.
Sorry, what? I spaced out because I was reading some absolutely retarded shit in chat. 97 people are retarded, right, to make them believe there's a man in the sky who will punish them for shit. You don't want Billy Bob thinking there's no consequence for being a shit person. I mean, it had its place for controlling people in the past. I don't think that there would be no moral ground without religion. That's just retarded to think. But that's the main argument that people are holding. Without religion, there is no moral. It's crazy to think that. It is fucking cray. Are you optimistic or pessimistic about AI? Will humanity thrive or perish with it? I'll be honest, AI will probably take over. Like, it's gonna hurt before it gets better, you know what I mean? I honestly feel like it sucks for a lot of people who put a lot of time into things like, you know, art, programming and shit like that, just for some AI slop to do what they can do, like, faster, to a certain degree at least, right? I think it sucks that for those people, for sure, but in the end it's gonna automate, like, just like the Industrial Revolution, it's gonna automate a lot of things for the future generations. But I don't really care about the future generations, so to me it's just AI slop. To me it's AI slop, but if you're talking about it from a, you know, utilitarianism standpoint, I guess. It only takes one accident for someone to be brave or scared for life. And it's the same for religion, politics, and even for what you eat. What the fuck does that even mean, bro? I tried to read that in slow motion again and I don't know what the fuck you're saying, but I don't know what the fuck you're saying. AI will stream snipe me. That I believe. Will you license an AI of yourself to stream forever? People are going to be AI fatigued, alright? So it's like, it's not gonna be the same thing, and people are gonna not watch anything like that, you know? It's just AI fatigue at one point, really. You are AI already. What gave it away? My inhuman gains over the course of not long. Ah, that's right. Anything else cool, fresh, new, exciting, happening around the globe? YouTube has porn disguised as breastfeeding. Okay. That's news to me. Poland's airspace invaded by Russia. What is this, fucking 2 weeks old news segment? Spain won't join a World Cup if FIFA allows Israel. Okay, that will be very sad to see. Move cam, we don't need to see your monitor edge. You do. That way you get proper depth perception. Alright. Fucking Spain. Remember Spain? Remember Spain had a basketball team sent to the Special Olympics and they won, and none of them were actually retarded. That was so funny. None of them actually had Down syndrome at all. Fucking Spain, man. There were actually 2 retards on the team. Oh, were there 2 retards? Okay, okay. But the majority of them were not. Me and you. Me and chat. Alright. We got links, chat. We got links. We got linkos. Starting with this.
Target damage. For build order, start Blue Monster and Pot into Titanic Hydra and Tier 2 builds. From here, a
Titanic
Black
Hydra.
dance great pickups before finishing a build with any of these. For
Oof.
skill order, start W then E then Q before maxing W then Q then E, taking ult whenever you can. For summoner spells, take Flash and Smite. Starting the game, you have a great jungle clear, so you almost always want to do a full clear. You're mostly just looking to scale to the point where you can hyper carry through the enemy team. Of course, from here, you can look for a gank. You deal great damage and you have a point and click stun, which is incredibly valuable. But make sure to save your E to cancel your frenzy, as you don't want to be running under any towers. Enter in the mid game, keep farming hard to scale, and keep looking for picks or 2v2 and 3v3 skirmishes where you excel. Entering late game team fights, you want to play as the hyper carry. You can use your ultimate to start a fight, but your team needs to be in a position to follow up quickly. Otherwise, wait for the fight to start and then land your ult on a valuable target. From here, use your Q and W to avoid any CC coming towards you as best as possible, while absolutely destroying anything you attack. And that's how to play Briar Jungle. If this video helped you, leave a like and comment below who you want to see next.
Build order is ass. Ass.
Well, back when I was in the Marines, they taught us that if they ever drop a really big bomb, told us to hold up your thumb just like this. And if the cloud is smaller than your thumb, then you run for the hills.
And if it's bigger than your thumb?
They told us not to bother running.
Do you think it's gonna happen?
I certainly hope not. But us cowpokes, we take it as it comes, right?
Can I have a slice, Dad?
Well, let me see if I can't rustle you up a piece.
All right, one piece of cake coming up from my favorite cowgirl.
Is it your thumb or mine?
That's smoke, Janie. It's just a fire.
Just the fire. No room.
Frozen.
No further links. Trump's America.
But there's always...
Yeah, I don't know. I watched like 4 episodes, but I just like didn't catch my attention. Maybe 3 episodes. It wasn't like terrible or anything. It
It
was
really is a
just
sweat dungeon, and not in a
You know what I mean?
BDSM kind of way. It'll probably get harder at 15, I think. Find some badass lighting and Spread these things. I'm not talking about my glutes. I see those comments. But... Oh. Meow. Meow. Get-oo. There's no me apartment. Give me a second. Ooh. Meow. Get it. Meow. Ow. Fuck. Let's get a couple more in here. Owen Welds, how much does the cat bench? Unknown. Potentially 1,000 pounds. But we'll never know. You know, he doesn't need to show off his strength like that. He's humble. There we go. Little Five Nights at Freddy's angle with that one.
This guy's 20.
Let's move on. I got somebody challenged me to not say the F-bomb in one of the comments. I'm gonna see if I can oblige to that character. But anyway, pull down rows, pullovers, every combination of 3. Because there really is a fucking... Oh, Jesus. Oh, whatever. There really is...
Wait, fucking is the F-bomb? I thought it meant the other word.
Look what I just spotted in the fucking...
Frag grenade.
Yeah, the post-workout meal. Let's catch him. Isn't this just the weirdest thing? So I come home to find my little water jug with 2 little...
I guess YouTubers are just different.
Let's,
Well, what is considered harsh?
I don't think you would do that, little Rio. You're the nice kitty. You're the nice one. Now, your little brother, on the other hand, not so convinced.
F-bomb always means that?
Anything to say for yourself?
I don't understand why
Nice
people are offended
you.
by fucking.
Cuddles, purrs, everything else. You get 3 Chipotle soft tacos in this guy's mouth.
Fucking is
I
just
think you're dealing with a fucking tiger. I swear.
enforcing your message.
A nasty,
Empowering your message.
near incoherent, diabolical, despicable me. I was about to say minion, but I'm losing my mind. Let's just get started. Do you riz up? Surprised that comment only got 1 like. Look, man, I'm no baby Grok. Right, I'm no baby Grok. But I can't confirm or deny that the Rizzler has taken a reasonable effect on me. So we'll just keep it at that. I'll get home and I could sit in front of, let's just say, what might be a family-sized Wendy's order. Like 3 double cheeseburgers, 2 chicken sandwiches, a large fry, and then like a Frosty. And like, sure, I could get that whole thing down, but afterward... Alright, bro, so... I mean, I could maybe get 10 here. Can you give me a little assistance on like the last 2 or 3? Like, not a ton, but just enough to keep the weight moving. Thank you.
Is this his funniest moments? What the fuck? Okay.
Black Hebrew Israelites are described as a black nationalist hate group with militant overtones. They believe blacks are the true descendants of the biblical Israelites, and many of their sects are anti-white. Many here on the East Coast pretty familiar with the group, who dress up in robes and preach their teachings on street corners. I happened to catch up with them in Philly about 2 years ago. President Trump, how are you feeling about it?
How do I feel about President Trump? I think that white people put Trump in office, and that was the man that they wanted him to rule over their people. Right. But I think black people, Hispanics and Native Americans, have a king that they need to obey. Right. And this is what my power said. Read Acts 5:29.
Acts chapter 5 and 29. Then Peter and the other apostles answered and said, we ought to obey God rather than men.
Joining me now, Katriel Ben Israel, a former teacher at Kol Shari B'nai Nas Israel.
Why are they reading out of the Bible?
I got the pronunciation exactly correct, but I did my best. Now, you heard the sound coming from people in your organization yelling at these high school students. Do you think that was appropriate?
Well, first of all, that organization that you speak of is not representative of the whole nation of Israel. We're descendants by seed, by heritage of this people called Yisrael.
So you condemn these people that were hurling that kind of hateful language at the students?
Well, I don't know if it's quite hateful.
It wasn't quite hateful. Crackers,
well,
incest babies, child molesters. What do you consider that, love?
Well, they have a way and style that they bring their message to the people.
What's that message, though? That's a hateful message.
That's their style.
That's their style, and it's pretty hateful. Come on, you're a
I'm
smart
not hateful.
man.
I'm an Israelite, but I'm not hateful.
Okay, well, that was pretty hateful. I think you would agree that was hateful language?
There's a lot of hate in America that's not really initiated by what you want to say Israelite groups like that.
But you wouldn't agree with me that that was hateful language directed at the Covington boys by this black Israelite group?
I don't know what initiate that. What did the conversation bring forth?
Okay, listen, I haven't seen all of the video. I've just seen what was said to the Covington boys. We didn't see anything coming from the other side directed at the black Israelites.
It's basically slanted. We don't know why they responded in the way they did. You just giving me one side of the story, so.
Okay. Is it okay to disparage other ethnicities in the black Israelite group?
Well, you keep calling it a group. Every nation has... It's not religion, it's nationality.
Okay, is your nationality okay with disparaging other racial groups?
No, not at all.
Okay, that's good. I'm glad you said that.
Yes.
Is there a problem right now with the black Israelites? Are they angry at something specific? What's the beef?
Well, from my perspective, we've been in captivity for 400 years. We've been denied our heritage, our land, what rightfully belongs to us as a people. We've been here for 400 years. We've had miseducation in regards to what belongs to us nationally or ethnically as servants to this country.
So,
okay.
Depot, any rap nigga, he a free throw. Man down, call like Amber Lambs, tell him breathe, bro. Stomp a little pussy, how with some shell talk.
I have to rinse my plate one day.
You gave me your ass the kiss, but want the all of me.
I get more chasing the highs, I know I can never go.
Go hand on my Grammy right now. Where's your uncle at? Cause I wanna talk to you.
I do damage, the nigga can't stand it. Psycho, bandit, like it's Maryland.
The world in my hands, cause I took it off the shoulder. Money on my feet, you know I got the shit from Lowell.
Jury came and quartered with a mop. It's like the jury wasn't true. It's like nigga trying to run, he got stopped. It's like
I looked in the mirror and saw your ass. I probably would hate me too. I go pedal to metal, this car go fast. She like when I make
London pants, Amsterdam, yeah, I'm overseas. She on some my soul like me, yeah, she on her knees.
Eva couldn't even Pluto told his heaters leave nigga in the freezer. I'm big as a beater. Fuck on a diva, I'm hot than a fever.
I
could never be nobody #1 fan. Your first #1, I had to put it in your hand.
Can't nobody tell me shit cause I got cutters, motherfucker. Bitch, I'm virtual till I die. No, I can't be nobody.
I was bored by the check, made $1 billion. Now fuck that bitch, I need $1 trillion. Now fuck that bitch, I need
Bodies on bodies on bodies on bodies. Say he fuck making it, now he the topic. These niggas thinking they lowered the value. All this free promo, I'm turning to profit. He don't wanna be saved, don't save him. That is not my nigga, don't claim him. By 20 missed cows, he faded. White boy, wait.
Aroma, all up on the sofa. If he force me, I'ma send out by the Yoda.
Now back in the days of old me, right around the time I became a dope fiend, ate some codeine as a way of coping. Take the vote.
You gotta get high like this. You gotta get high like me. I'm fucking these bitches, alright. I'm having my way, alright.
I knew I could carry your light. Your love is dangerous. Your love is.
I don't hang with rats, that's some new type shit. Get a nigga wet, on news type shit.
I got the smell, pot of them. Shorty having drip, proud of them. Put it on the jet, out of here.
Let me see your ass to bring you outside.
In the middle of the field, throw me a bomb, throwing that bitch like quarterback. Standing in the field, holding the bomb, throwing that hoe like.
I'm not in a mood, cause my flight delayed. So I jumped on a private jet and I'm asking a pilot the ETA. Lambo.
Scene hat, lean hat, cocaine hat, keys, and young, Bucky, young.
Think you the shit, bitch? You not even the fuck. I be going hard.
I'ma take a bougie ass to Rodeo and then let her pick up whatever she want. CC Gucci, Hippo, take her whatever she want.
That ain't something I would do. Hell nah, let you slide like it's cool.
Dope, dealer selling dope, is you like that? Kicking doors, kicking in doors, is you like that?
Honey, 20 mil, make it cash on it. Honey, need a lamb with the ass on it.
Colorful drugs forever. Not one hoe out of my league. Break your heart, you let her. Make a bitch pray, bro.
I'm sorry that man is your father. Let me be honest. It takes a man to be a man. Your dad is not responsible.
About that money, shit is strange. Full loaded check. Hold up, baby, Jordan Pay. I put that
together. Sit red, talk to the devil. Rosetta Stone forever. High yellow every year. I can't remember the street. Still don't trust you.
I fought demons after fame. I spent millions on terrain. I treat my bitches like Diana. Pretty princess, hold the phantom.
I was bad in fucking school. Now I'm trying to dodge a sin. Just walked out the lavish stove, pay a shoe, $12.50.
I'm pulling up wacky in Greece. I came a long way from it.
There's some garbage ass music, huh? Code 6 singing man, Core Tab, Vegas, CC Chef. Welcome back.
I thought I'd give my impressions so far playing the game for 3 days or so now. I mean, I've been grinding. The game has impressed me a lot. There's a lot of good things. There are some things I don't like, but yeah, I figured I'd give a little breakdown, especially because this is right off the back of the Marvel Tokon beta. The big difference to me is that Tokon feels like how 2XKO felt years ago when the first Alpha Lab came out. It's got like a bunch of cool ideas, but it doesn't feel close to done, and it feels like the systems need time because not everything feels as snappy as it could be. It just needs a little bit more time in the oven is how I feel about it. And then once that game fully releases, I think it's going to be super, super sick. This game right now, this version of 2XKO, I think is the most fun I've had playing the game. You guys may remember my feedback post Alpha Lab 2, which was pretty negative, was like, this version of the game is better than the last, but the numbers feel wrong. The tuning of it is like incorrect. And since then they made a bunch of changes, but I think that process made the game feel way better right now. If you're a player like me who likes fighting games and likes versus games, this game is sweaty. There's so much you like solve and figure out and learn about the game. This sequence as an example, right? I do like a block string with Vi. I start charging her S1, I call Echo Assist, I tag, I'm holding this still, because I can still control Vi while Echo's in by holding the button I did this special move with the whole time. I'm holding S1 this entire time. You see this? I roll, this sets up a true block string, and then I can like do this mix up after where I like go same side, cross up, and then teleport back to the front. And there's like so many variations on this, and there's so many sequences like this in the game. Like the game has a lot of depth with the tag mechanics and like what the characters are capable of. Like what are people doing? Look, this is insane to me because there's no like sidekick fury burst. This is literally just for the love of the game. Put out 400 things on the screen, double combo into charge H, into dive kick, into second super. Like what is going on, dude? what is this? But I also think watching a lot of the new players play, it seems pretty easy to just jump in if you're new and just like mash the auto combos and like go kill people solo and have a great time. Like Lily hasn't
auto
playing,
combos.
and she's not even using pulse. She's just playing Juggernaut.
Auto combos, that's good.
Nuking people, and then she duoed with Scarra and had a blast. Let's start from top to bottom. Presentation. I think the game looks great. It's not heavy on your machine. You can run this thing on anything. I think the game looks great in motion. It feels really nice to play. The music is dope, and it's got a nice vibe. The upgrades they did to a lot of the level 3s I think are nice, and a lot of characters got new VO. I like the way it looks and I like the way it sounds, and it's pretty easy to play. The online situation with lobbies, there's no ranked right now. Lobbies are cool and I get into matches really fast. I still wish there was a way to just queue straight from training mode personally, especially for ranked. They love this lobby situation, and the lobby itself, I will admit, the lobby is cool. I noticed that in this game, I talk to people more than like basically any other fighting game. Cause like every time I finish a match in the lobby, the person will type to me and be like, yo, GG's, this thing that you did, that was crazy. Like, what do I do about that? And then I type some stuff and then they type some stuff and we talk more.
Get a Roomba. Get a Roomba. Zach, Mazda Pazda Magzi, Glue Eater, welcome back. Nick Sova, Q Jank, thank you boys.
I eat for function, not for taste.
Alright, so this is meal number 5. It's 5 o'clock. 4 more meals to go tonight. 4 or 5.
Jay Cutler, one of the biggest mass monsters of the 90s. Did you know he ate over 140 eggs a day? He was eating 30 egg whites per meal.
Cracking the eggs, flipping the yolk out, throwing it, and then having the egg whites. So it was a lot of work. I mean, there was some diets, I'm not gonna lie, I ate 140 egg whites a day.
Bro, they have egg whites on fucking in fucking containers. Like, just buy that.
So I was cracking eggs non-stop. I mean, I remember sitting and cracking eggs for an hour in the morning, and I would put everything in Tupperware containers, and I would just dump out. I was eating 30.
In the 90s? Yeah, maybe not in the 90s. I don't know. In the 2000s, they had it.
The egg whites a meal then.
And he would buy an entire cow from the butcher just to eat it all himself.
But I would buy a whole cow at a time.
I didn't do my shopping in the 90s.
And I would have a whole cow. I'd walk in the butcher shop and my cow would be hanging. And I'd say, I want, this is hamburg, this is steaks, this and that. And I would buy a whole cow.
And that wasn't enough. He picked up 140 pounds of chicken in one go. Insane.
Packs of chicken. Like, you know, you go to a restaurant, back of a restaurant, they have like packs of chicken. I'd buy 140 pounds of chicken at a time. So I had 2 freezers in my garage. Yeah. And one was the beef freezer and one was the chicken freezer. And then I had the eggs in my, I was a machine. All I did was eat, and I would take out 5 pounds of meat and I would eat 5 pounds of meat a day, plus the eggs.
You have to eat. And when you explain what real eating is, a lot of people don't get it. When you're trying to gain weight, you eat until you're sick, stopping only when you're about to throw up and can't take another bite. Then you wait 2 hours and do it all over again. It's not about being hungry. It's about knowing it's time to eat, because that's what it takes to improve. You have to get in the zone, push through, and eat even when you don't want to. That's what eating is in hardcore bodybuilding.
This rice cooker runs 24/7 at the Cutler household.
I ate every 2 hours, and you talk about progression. You said, how did I do it? I mean, that's where I was spending most of the money.
How much do you think you're spending on food?
Back then, I was probably spending maybe $50,000 a year.
Back then, too.
Yeah.
That was what, 95?
Plain white rice, nothing better than that. Jay Cutler diet.
It was just routine, like getting up and
eating 20 egg whites for breakfast and eating 6 meals a day or 7 meals a day and training twice or 4 times a day.
And I would buy 30
It ain't good,
dozen at a
man.
time from a local farm stand.
It just
So
can't be
college,
good.
My friends would come over and be like,
To have
"Hey,
your
you got
organs
eggs?"
work
And
this
they go,
much a day.
And it's like all eggs.
Your bowels work this much a day.
And that would be my whole refrigerator.
I'm not talking about the like
Is everything, man. You're eating 6,
the mass of
7
the
times a
food,
day every 2
but
hours.
just the
like
constant
clockwork. It's tough. Eating that
workload.
much isn't easy. At that point, it's not even about taste anymore. You're just eating for fuel.
I mean,
nothing else.
that's what it should be about.
Sometimes you don't eat for taste, you know.
Sometimes.
I just eat for fuel, that's it. I eat to get big, I don't...
Bro, I bet this poster fucking salts his food. Get out of here, man. Soup, 189, thank you for 2 years, man. During the badge. Are you drunk or what? Gruen Pinda Cools. Avenged Seinfeld. Thanks. Welcome back.
Motherfucker. My beef is with Mario. I'm done being in your shadow. I'm done following you around, Mario. No one thanks me. It's all thank you, Mario. No
Sure.
one thanks me. It's always Mario. You get everything. You get the good games, the better women. I didn't know you felt like this. Luigi needs to stop crying. It's time we settle this once and for all, brother. If you feel that way about it, I can't stop you. All right, Luigi, let's do this. Xavier steps in, he'll kill this dog. Mario versus Luigi. Are you sure about this? We can talk this over. No more talking. He's gotten stronger. He changes forms really fast.
Classic.
I got to step it up a bit. Frog suit. Damn it. Luigi has really mastered this suit. He can turn anybody back to stone. Time to die, Mario. It's almost time for him to see my secret weapon. This stone is starting to hurt my legs. There's only one way to break the stone. You'll have to punch it with all my power. Shit! All right, Luigi. You win. Mario, you have gotten in my way long enough. Now it's my time. Now die.
Stop. I'm not gonna lose a good member because of some gay rabbit and his gay fucking duck friend.
Alright. That's enough brain rot, I would say. That's enough brain rot, chat. Let's change this. Alright. We got like an hour to kill. We got an hour to kill before New Dying Light game. And I say we play some little games. I say we play some little games, some minuscule games. 1 second. We have this game that looks kind of popular. Or sorry, I had pretty good reviews. Digging game could fit in here. You dig? Let's see what this one was called again. Keep digging. Keep digging. Alright. Keep digging. Keep. Wow, this one is digging my CPU for bitcoins. Holy shit! Hear those fans? I don't know. Holy smokes! All right, let's see here. Settings. What do we have? As per usual, pretty low. Okay. All right, start digging.